Welcome back everyone, Hammer's Reviews here with part 2 of my ROH and New Japan Global War Show. Before we get on to our fourth match, we get a very nice hype video on how the feud between Cedric Alexander and the Messiah of the Backbreaker, Roderick Strong, happened. It was a very well produced video package. It was a very hard hitting encounter by both wrestlers. I would really like to see more of the former CNC Wrestle Factory member Cedric Alexander possibly win the television title from like JD4 or whoever the TV champion is at the time. He proved to be the better man on this occasion. Roddy tried to capitalise, but Alexander put him into a small package for the win in a 14-minute match. It was a very good length match. It was very back and forth. The Decade attacked Cedric after the match, which I personally don't think was needed. I think Cedric will be a very good asset to the ROH brand and wrestling in general if he plays his cards right. I give this match 9 out of 10. The fifth match of the night is for the match I was most anticipated and excited about when I found out that it would be in Canada. Was for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship, currently held by Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. The first challengers are Alex Kozlov and Azul Rocky Romero, collectively known as the Forever Hooligans. The second challengers for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles is Kushida and the returning Alex Shelley, now known as the Time Splitters. Third to come out and last is the reigning IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions and ROH's Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks. A lot of offense in this match by all three teams. Every team had an advantage, but I wouldn't say any of the teams looked weak in this encounter. It was a really very long match. It was like 20, maybe 25 minutes at most. All three teams gelled very well. The Young Bucks pick up the win with the more bang for your buck, pinning Kushida to retain their IWGP Junior Tag Team titles. I really enjoyed this match, but it was fast and a bit furious. But you know, a good outing by all three tag teams. So hopefully the Young Bucks on War of the Worlds will be defending the ROH World Tag Team titles. My main concern about the Young Bucks, they're a bit too goofy as heels to be in the heel faction in New Japan's Bullet Club. I give this match 9 out of 10. Keep up the good work, New Japan, and you will prosper. Next we go into the intermission section. Next we have a segment before we go into the special tag team match. Audie Evan comes out and spouts that his streak is the only one that matters, which I thought was really funny. and his mystery opponent was ROH long-time mainstay ring announcer Bobby Cruz. It wasn't even a match, but you know, it's a very funny segment. They're doing this similar to what they did with like Goldberg and like Samoa Joe and other like wrestlers. I think this was a very fun segment, so I give it 7.5 out of 10. The sixth match of the show is a very special tag team match. This is like from New Japan side of things. Jado and the IWGP Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura going up against the Junior Heavyweight Legend Jushin Thunder Liger and Hiroshi Tanahashi. This was a very, very, very good match. It wasn't too fast, it wasn't too slow, it's just right. Both teams worked very well together. I think the downside that they gave Ring of Honor, New Japan, a bit more time in this match instead of the ROH talent getting more time, but I will get to that in the next match. It was very competitive. Liger and Tanahashi pick up the win, with Tanahashi hitting the frog splash on Jado to pick up the win. The downside of this show is New Japan took up a huge chunk of this section of the card, where for the television title match, which is the next match, should have had more time, but this was still a good match. I will give this 8.5 out of 10. The seventh match of the night is for the ROH World TV title, currently held by the now heel Jay Lethal, in a four-corner survival match. The first challenger to come out, the only real man in professional wrestling, the nephew of the lariat Stan Hansen, Silas Young. The second challenger for the TV title is former House of Truth member Matt Taven. The third challenger, the Sicilian psychopath Tommaso Ciampa. Last but not least, the ROH reigning and defending TV champion, out with his manager Truth Martini, Jay Lethal. This match was about 11 minutes in length. I would have personally given it 15 minutes to shine. All four in this match worked very, very well. I believe all four could possibly be world champion, but if my only concern about Jay Lethal is if he doesn't win the world heavyweight title, he should pack up, go home for a little bit, go to wrestle somewhere else where he could potentially have a shoe end to become a world heavyweight champion. This was a really good, compelling match. Had a good story to it and a very believable story. I tip my hat off to Ring of Honor for making their secondary title mean something again, because it got hot potatoed quite a bit, where it changed hands quite a bit, but you know, keep Lethal as a champion for now, but have Silas Young eventually dethrone him. This was a very good back and forth match. All four got in a lot of offense and a lot of defense. The win came with a distraction by Truth Martini on Matt Taven to set up Lethal to hit the lethal injection on Matt Taven to pick up the win. And still, your defending and reigning ROH World TV Champion, Jay Lethal. A really good match. Awful worked really hard to get their point across. It was a very good match. I would have liked it to go at least 15, maybe 20 minutes in length to make the secondary title mean something. Overall, I would give this match 8 out of 10. Now on to the co-main event of the show, which is Kazuchika Okada and his stablemate Gedo going up against one half of the IWGP Tag Team Champions in Machine Gun Carl Anderson and the current and reigning IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Collectively they're known as the Bullet Club. Michael Elgin joins Carino and Kevin Kelly for commentary duty. This match was very hard hitting. This match could have gone either way. My only gripe with this match was that Okada and Gedo should have gone over instead of Carl Anderson and AJ Styles. So hopefully Saturday's The War of the Worlds is booked a little bit better, where the visitors from New Japan, the actual Japanese stars, can pick up a few wins. Plus ROH needs to look good as well in the War of the World showing. AJ Styles picks up the win with a Styles clash on either Gedo or the Rainmaker Okada. I give this match 9 out of 10. The next match is for the ROH World Heavyweight title. Whoever wins this match will go on to face Jushin Thunder Liger at War of the Worlds. On to the main event of the show, which is the challenger, Mr. Wrestling Kevin Steen, going up against the Panama Pretty Boy and reigning defending ROH World Heavyweight Champion, Adam Cole. This was a very, very, very back and forth match. Either man could have picked up the win. This match was had a lot of strong style elements. The problem I have with people like Adam Cole is that he doesn't sell the moves. He just randomly gets up and super kicks people, and I say, that's not very realistic if you ask me, you know. And also the problem with Adam Cole is he cannot tell a convincing storyline and convincing story. Steen tried going for his finisher near the end of the match. Adam Cole tried for his finisher, the Florida Keys, but got a very, very, very close 2 count. Cole goes for the Florida Keys again, but to everyone's disbelief, he retains his ROH World title in 20+ minute World title match. I want Jushin Thunder Liger to teach Adam Cole how to sell moves. I give this match 9 out of 10. If you would like to see me do a review on the War of the Worlds, New Japan and ROH special, don't forget to please rate, like, comment and subscribe. And please remember to smash the like button.